Welcome everybody to the Holbrook Sports Center here in Holbrook, Massachusetts, where tonight we have a pair of games between the Boston Swamp Rats and the Hartford Fire Ants in the Elite Division action here in the American Inline Hockey League. Boston comes in with a record of 10-5-1, good enough for second place in the New England Division after 16 games. And after 16 games, Hartford comes in 4-8-1-3, and they reside in fourth place in the New England Division. And tonight we have a dual broadcast as we have the Hartford announcer with us tonight.
Hey, how you doing, Dave? It's good to be up here.
Sitting high and out of play by Ingram.
Absolutely. Those were a couple of tough games there for the minor league teams there, Dave. They it didn't go our way tonight, but
actually, they might have scored a now and there, Mr. Galise.
Can I go in?
We're checking on that right now as he just got rolling. Yeah, they're honking a horn.
Wow.
The shot by Ingram as we were setting up the microphones and the cameras here apparently went in. Our apologies. But right off the bat, looks like we got a 1-0 lead, but the Swamp Rats as Brian Ingram come in and looks like Jason Kalish net for the Fire Ants.
That is Kalish. Actually, they were undecided on who was going to start this game, whether it was going to be McKay or Kalish. McKay, knowing the players a little better, having played up here last year, but they went with Kalish because he's on a bit of a hot streak here, having gotten a couple of points in the last 3 out of 4 games, playing absolutely outstanding. So he's an obvious choice.
Well, now that we got going here, we had a quick goal on us. We can say we're live on the internet tonight on BostonSwampRats.com. Now front, Michael Hunt with a shot. Save Kalish as Ingram set him up, and right off the bat, Boston comes out gunning. Now Zuba with it. Again, in the booth is Brian Galise from the Hartford Fire Ants minor league team. As we try to bring you the play-by-play tonight. We'll be doing some split action tonight, some split duties from time to time. A shot, save, Panicky up in the air, and scores! Giovanelli!
Oh, baby whip! Lisa Giovanelli there, able to tuck home that rebound that popped out in front of Panicky, and it bounced over him and fluttered into the net, but Fire Ants are going to take that. They're going to tie it up 1-1 here with 13:44 left in the first, so it's a even game here once again.
Giovanelli's 4th goal of the season as Panicky dove out to get it. Looked like she might have just beat him to the puck. It was kind of fluttering over the top of Panicky and dropped over the line.
Absolutely, we'll take it though, Rupp. I'll tell you, Dave. You know, we got a good view from it from up here. I'm sure on the internet here it looks pretty good. You were able to get a nice view, but you know, ugly, pretty, whatever. Fire Ants is going to take it coming up against this hard-fought Boston team.
So a couple of quick goals here as we're trying to get all the introductions in and say hello to everybody. We got a couple of scores here, 1-1. We only played just over a couple of minutes. Now it's Gambali for Boston. Boston wearing red tonight, Hartford wearing white. Now it's Frederick on the left wing. Sends it behind that, back to Gambali, watched by Miller. There's a lot of Millers tonight. I'm just going to call everybody a white Miller, and I should be fine. Now Grant for the backhand shot, saves Kalish. Now bouncing, and Gambali's going to pick it off out of the air to settle it down. Good to see Jim Miller, number 17, back in action. Last time we did a game down in Hartford was the game that Jimmy Miller got injured there, crashing the net. Good to see him back.
Jim's had a up and down season here with that injury, but he's come back pretty strong. And as a puck goes in on Kalish and it's deflected to the corner, like I said, he came in pretty strong and contributed pretty well in the last couple of ties and wins that the Ants had. So it's definitely good to have him in the lineup, that's for sure.
Now we get a penalty call here. It looks like Ryan Grant called down Garino. So now up the wing now. In to Miller. Actually, that might have been Miller he hauled down. It was either Garino or Miller.
I think it was Garino.
That he hauled down. He's up there in the far left corner of the rink. Let's see if that was 17 or 18. Now Russo with it, trying to get around Grant. Grant steals it, going to send it all the way down. As soon as he touches up, we got a penalty. So at the 12:20 mark, a penalty. I think that's going to be a trip on Ryan Grant. And Hartford was on the power play.
Hartford's got a pretty lethal power play. I believe it's first in the league, led by Matt Zuba, who's got, I believe, seven power play goals. So it's pretty lethal. I know we work on it a lot in practice down at the Z-Rink. It's not something you want to put the ants on. We'll see if they can capitalize here over Boston's mistake.
Face off at center. Boston sends out Morris, Ingram, and Spillicciani to kill the penalty. Giovanelli's got the goals out there for Hartford, along with Zuba, Russo, and Miller. Now Miller sets up on the right wing. Back to Russo, high slot.
Giovanelli has been hot. I think she's had 3 goals.
Giovanelli's in front. Okay, the screen. Now Miller with a shot. Save penalty. Left pad. Might have been going wide. Giovanelli with it. Sends it around. Morris intercepts, trying to get around. Zuba can't. Zuba, the captain, spins it around off to Russo up high. Russo controls. Russo right-hand shot moving. Rip shot hit the side of the net. Now Ingram trying to get there. Checked by a pair of ants. Now it's up on the back of the net. And Pankey's going to cover that. Face-off will come into Boston zone.
This having Giovanelli down front's a relatively new thing here for the Ants, but it seems to be working. She's small, she's got a short stick, she's able to battle on those rebounds, per that goal there. And we usually have a bigger guy in front, but she's been doing a great job the last couple of games. It's been kind of hard to switch that up with the way things have been going.
If it's working, stay with it.
Absolutely.
Police leaves it. Hartford brings it up. Russo up over center, watched by the squid. Off the bench, passes Zuba. Zuba shot, save, Pennick. He's going to steer that out of play. We've got just under a minute to go on the man advantage.
Ants need to move the puck around a little bit better here. They're moving it to one side and they're trying to get that shot from the point, but they haven't been able to get Matt Zuba open for that Matt Zuba Wikipedia goal that we see so often when he comes down that right side with the one-timer. So we got to hope they get that going here soon.
Knock volley for Boston, scales it around, he's going to get it all the way down the Hartford zone. Russo retreats, picks it up, right-hand shot, comes up the right wing now. Tie score 1-1, 11 minutes to go. There's a big blast goal!
Oh, babe!
He comes over center and let the rocket go and beat Pennick. Sticks side low. Visitors go up 2-1.
That's Dom Russo on that there. You don't want to let Dom Russo alone with that shot. He's got an absolute gun. I've seen him play for a number of years. He played with the Blaze. He's been up all over the United States in terms of where he's played at. And he's just got a tremendous shot. They left him wide open there on the point because they were thinking he was going to move the puck, and it worked out for the best, that's for sure.
That's actually his first goal of the season, playing in his 5th game right now.
I think Zuba's getting tossed.
That was a heck of a shot. Yeah, Zuba tossed out of the face-off. He tried to cheat, apparently.
Zuba's a cheater.
Now Zuba gets it. Now moving on Rogers. Now backhand pass, trying to connect with Miller. Shot, save Panicky. Zuba in front. Shot, save Panicky. Leaves it for Rogers. Not a good play there. There was a couple of ants in front. Now Hunt moves away with it. Hunt, shot, save. As Ingram has the Boston goal, trying to connect. Now Hunt in front, trying to connect with Blanchett. Ingram again, shot goes wide. Now it's bouncing on Ingram with it, and now here come the ants. Marino now, the Zuba. Zuba trying to get around Rogers.
Oh, he gets smoked.
Come on, right into Rogers and goes down, and here comes Ingram. 2-on-3 the other way. Rogers pinches to make a 3-on-3. Now Rogers leaves it for Hunt. Hunt actually took it away from him. Now Hunt gets it back and now loses control. Puck hit escape. And here come the ants. Long pass. Lair can't get it. Blanchett battling. Zuba. Rogers pass in front. Goes all the way back to the point. That was Snyder. Snyder to Zuba. Pass in front. Back to Lair. Just didn't work. Blanchett was there. Now Lair gets away with a hook on Blanchett as he tries to work. And Ingram takes a pass from Rogers now.
See, that's the difference, Dave. See, you say gets away with. I say it's a good-looking play. I guess that's the hometown call around here. So.
Says the guy that took 2 penalties in the minor league game tonight.
I got to let him know I'm out there, you know?
And now Hunt with it for Boston. Hunt goes at a backhand around Snyder and lost it. Now comes up to Zuba at center. Zuba behind the back, pass to Lair. 1-on-1 on Rogers. No kid. Lair moving into the forehand. Shot save. Pennicky fooled him. He got just enough of the shot. And now Zuba controls on the wing. Zuba pass in front, couldn't connect with his man. Now Miller goes back for it. Got a whole bunch of Millers out there right now.
field their own
Look, the 2-on-1. Hunt trying to get it to England. Nice play by Russo to get a skate on it. Oh, that was a sure chance there for England. Got knuckles over the net as Garino let one rip. Now Miller with it. Controls. Jimmy Miller now sends it all the way back to Russo. Boston changing a couple skaters up. Now Russo up over center. Oh, an shot goes high over the net. Now Miller with it. Sends it in deep to the other Miller. Jimmy with it. Trying to get around Frederick. Miller right hand shot, curls it around. Pushed it into boards by Frederick. Miller still controls. Puck still against the boards. Yeah, now comes out to Russo at center.
This is what Russo does. He controls the game a lot. He controls the pace. As you can see him winding back. This is what he's known for. He says it's an easy game. It's just a matter of slowing the puck down. And we'll see him do that a lot tonight, that's for sure.
Yeah, Russo's got one of the Hartford goals as they lead 2-1 with 7:53 to go. Now another one glass. Oh,
man.
That hit Miller in front. Marky Miller tried to jump out of the way, caught him in the leg. Now battling in the borders.
That's a hole.
Snyder and Gambale. Gambale's got it wrapped up. Snyder trying to fight through it. Now Jimmy Miller with it. Checked by Grant. Jimmy Miller now going the backhand. Checked by Frederick. Rubbed out right in front of the official. They're going to let that one go. So unfair.
They let everything go unless
Grant
it's on
to
me.
Gambale moving it. Goes in a forehand. Shot saved. Kalish. Net goes out of play. With 7:23 to go. And we're going to turn the play-by-play over to Hartford announcer Brian Glees. Brian, you take over. I'll do some color.
Absolutely. It's out there. If we're stuttering a little bit, if we sound a little bit uncomfortable, it's because we're both usually the play-by-play guys, and we like to talk a little bit. We step on each other's toes, so I'm sorry about that, Dave. But
well, I gotta say right off the bat, you're probably happy you're not with Timmy, and I'm happy I'm not with Rumpy.
Oh, absolutely. Tim Coleman is, you know, I mean, he's a great color man, one of the best in the industry. But you know, I don't know. He doesn't add as much as you do, Dave. That's for sure. But as Boston moves it back and across, they're going to work it behind the net here. That's Frederick. Frederick holds the puck behind his own net. It's picked up by Tony King. Tony King back to Frederick and back to Tony King. Tony King up the left wing here. He's come down the middle. Shot. Save Kalish. Puck comes out and back to Tony King who retrieves it. King pressured and taken away by Zuba. Zuba cross. Looking for Giovanelli. Tim Hong. Shot saved Kalish. Came back really quick. And they're going to try to slow it down. His stuff's not going exactly how they want it to. Too many chances on Kalish here. Pass misses for Zuba. Wasn't clean. Zuba's going to be forced to move it all the way back. And I believe that's Giovanelli with it. Giovanelli out to Zuba. Or Tim Hong, excuse me. Hong with it behind the net here. He's holding it, just waiting for something to happen and players to get open. Hong. Off the right wing here. Looking for the center. In front, it's blocked by Frederick. Fredericks now controls. Long pass deflected by Tim Hong. Came all the way around. And Gabrielli or Gambale. It's picked up again at center. It's spinning. Puck goes all the way in the corner and it's picked up again. Pace of the game has changed here for sure. It's not as much running gun.
Right there was you had Zuber and Penicky doing a little bit of jammering in front of the Boston net there during that last sequence.
So Penicky controls behind his own net here. And they're just going to try to slow it down.
Penicky will come out and play that puck quite often whenever he can.
Okay. So King back to Gambale. Gambale holds. Zuba with pressure. Up. And the pass is deflected. Keith Snyder's going to get over to it. And it's in front. Moves to the backhand. Spins behind the net. To in front. Save Kalish. The puck's moved behind the net and controlled by Boston. Boston looking in front, trying to get something to happen here. All the way across. And back down in the corner. Snyder working again. Snyder gets rubbed out and held. No call. Puck's moved back around. Boston's still controlling and scrambling here. They need to get the puck back. Back to Boston. Looks like a shot. Save Kalish. Rebound in front. It's deflected out to Zuba, who now controls it center ice. Zuba has it stolen. Tim Hong coming up. Tim Hong. Zuba. Oh, what a stop by Penicky. He stacked the pads up there. We had a great stop on Zuba. 7 with it now. Looking in front for a deflection. It's deflected, but into the corner as pressure's put on by Tim Hong.
7 is the Squid.
The Squid. Oh, that's Guarino's buddy. Oh, and down, it's blocked. It comes back the other way quick, but it's too far ahead.
There's where Penicky comes into play, taking away that 2-on-0.
Absolutely, Dom Russo couldn't get down there. Kalish would have stopped. It comes out front, scramble. It looks like it's covered up by Kalish, who dove from left post to right post there to make sure he got the stoppage there on that play.
Yeah, Squid tried to set up Sean Conley in front. Conley got tied up with the defenseman. Nice play by the goaltender Kalish to jump on that, but we were just talking about Penicky and how he comes out. He's very aggressive with that puck, and that was almost a 2-on-0 for Hartford. Penicky comes out, not only does he defuse the 2-on-0, but he sends it all the way down the boards, and now Boston has a 2-on-1 the other way.
Exactly, he creates a fifth defenseman, or fifth player out there on the rink. So as we struggle to get clarification here on what's happening down the rink, looks like Kalish got some kind of a problem with the net or equipment. Gonna get a stoppage here, face-off down deep in the Hartford fire in its end. Puck's deflected off Kalish into the corner. Lair gets jacked up, he puts it behind his own net. And Bill White skates, Miller comes out with it. White skates to Brown skates, Jim Miller. Shot, blocked, it's gonna go the other way. But not fast enough as he juggles the puck and does a little dance with it.
Squid couldn't get his tentacle on that one.
That's the Squid, he couldn't get his tentacle there. Lair with pressure. Lair bumping with Squidachati. He's direct to, who is that, Dave?
Frank Morris.
Frank Morris.
Not Andrew.
Stolen by Lairbon. Lairbon with a nice steal at center ice. Moves it back to White skates and back to Dom Russo. So Dom Russo with it now. Coming out with speed. He's going to bring it up the right wing all by himself. Stop, spin move, and controls.
He's got a win.
Russo again. Come down. Backhand. Shot saved by Penicky. And it's out front. Jim Miller can't back it. Russo gets it to deflect down all the way into the zone. Jim Miller with pressure. Jim Miller getting bodied on the puck, but still controls at his feet. Jim Miller with a lot of pressure up high on his head. He comes out with the puck and plays it out to Dom Russo. That's good hard play by Jim Miller.
Think he felt any of that pressure up by his head? You think?
I don't think he's got anything up there to feel, so I don't, I don't know. But anyways, Dom Russo controls with it. And White skates back behind Hartford's net here and back up to White skates. White skates with pressure, spins off pressure and controls. Down to Jim Miller. Back to White skates, it goes beyond him, and Dom Russo's going to control behind Kalish. Dom Russo's got Jim Miller if he sees him, but now he does not. Russo slowing the pace down, as I stated earlier. He's going to do this. This is how he rolls. Dom Russo still controlling behind his own net here. Russo out there.